Hi guys, I have an unboxing for you. I am registered to basically review 3 items off of Amazon. I got contacted by a recruiter to do this. So I picked 3 items out of a list of things and I'm going to show you what I got. Hi guys, and welcome back to yet another product review. Today we have a generic smartwatch. It is $30.99 and it says Pradory is who it is by. It is a Bluetooth smartwatch, touchscreen, wristwatch with camera, SIM card slot. Does not come with SIM card. Waterproof, smartwatch, sports fitness tracker, Android phone, watch compatible is with Android phones, and then it starts listing all the phones. They basically write everything in the title. Kind of pointless. Just put Bluetooth smartwatch or something on there. It's a bit excessive. The color is all black. It is labeled as smartwatch 2020 style. Sold by YCLH and fulfilled by Amazon. Now it says it is a multifunctional smartwatch. Dial via watch, SIM card, or Bluetooth. Yes, the Bluetooth does connect. It was a little tricky to get it to connect because you had to download a Bluetooth app on your phone and connect through the app instead of through your own Bluetooth, which didn't make any sense to me. I've never had to download an app to get anything to Bluetooth connect before. It's a little weird. The SIM card you have to buy from whoever your provider is that you have. Our SIM cards are about $30. So I was not very fond of spending $30 on a SIM card for this thing. It has a pedometer. It has a reminder of when you've been sitting for too long. A sleep monitor. It says sleep monitor, but honestly, it just tracked how long I slept with like a timer that counted up. Message reminder from text, phone, and other app notifications. Honestly, the message reminder is really annoying. Camera controllers, music player, and more. Once you use this Bluetooth smartwatch, it will make your life easier and more convenient. That is probably the biggest lie in this advertisement. This made my life hell for 3 days straight. And it didn't just make my life hell. Michael tried to use it. He couldn't figure the thing out and get it to do what it was supposed to do. We took this up to T-Mobile itself, and we were there for like an hour and a half, and the guy was with customer service on the phone. He got transferred 3 times or so. I have video of all of that, but I'm only going to show a short clip of it after this because they could not get the SIM card to work in this. They gave it a phone number and everything, and it does not dial out on its own. It doesn't do anything. It does not connect to network, nothing. So I have wasted $30 on a SIM card for no reason. I'm going to get a hold of them and find out if I can, let me turn this on, swap the SIM card out to something else. So anyway, it says connecting. Let me see if my Bluetooth is on. Connect to X6 is what I have labeled this as, X6. V30 is connected. It is showing me the date and the time is correct, which I had to reset like 4 or 5 different times, even when it was connected to the Bluetooth, which it's supposed to automatically sync the date and time. Yeah, see, sync date and time with remote device, yes or no? Sure, let's do that. It is now synced, and now I'm getting my notifications. Beep, 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 beep. You got this message, this message, this message, this email. Which you can either hit view or cancel, which I'm hitting cancel. At the top it shows that it has sound. It's got a little music note, and it is Bluetooth connected with the little Bluetooth symbol. I have no bars, even though it has a SIM card that's activated in it. No bars. If I were going to use the phone dialer, it would only have to go through Bluetooth. Otherwise, it says unfinished as the reason, or it will just not ring or not connect or whatever, because it has no bars of its own. The messaging, if you click on messaging, you have a little list that you can scroll through. It is very sensitive to scroll through. Write message, inbox, drafts, outbox, sent messages, SMS settings. If I go to inbox, it says I have 2 messages unread, loading, and then you have 2 tabs at top, which is local, and BT, which is Bluetooth. So local would be the SIM card. Local won't even let you open that tab if it's not working, and it's not. BT, Bluetooth, I can see what's on my Bluetooth. And I have the message, and you click on the message, it pops up. It has the date and time at the top. It is written in military time. I don't know how to change that to just be regular time because I don't read military time. And then at the bottom it says options or back on either side. So if you click on options, you can reply, forward, call sender, delete, or see more details of the thing. Now this does not do photos or emojis or anything like that. It literally has to be very, very plain text in order to read it. I had Michael try to send me something via Messenger, and it was a bunch of random letters and numbers, and I'm just like, what did you send? He was like, oh, smiley face or something. So whatever. Alright, I'm gonna hit the back button to back out of this. So yes, the Bluetooth, it can read and receive your messages and give you alerts that you have messages, but I tried to reply via Bluetooth and it would give me, again, the unfinished. It would just pop up a black screen with the word unfinished on it. It will not connect to send anything for some reason. Now when you go to scroll through the screens, you just swipe. I can make phone calls. I can see my call logs through Bluetooth. I can see phone contacts and stuff like that. I can see my messages. I'm going through photos. I have no files. You need your own memory card put in here. It only uses a TF memory card, which is the little black ones. So I'm going to hit the back button there. I have no photos in here. You can Bluetooth camera, and I'm going to hopefully show you the Bluetooth camera. Let me get this. I have so many pop-ups here. It's not even funny. Okay, so if you click the little green button at the bottom, it has the Bluetooth symbol and a camera symbol. And I'm going to click on that, and it says loading. Alright, so blank screen because it has pulled up my camera on here. And I don't even know if I can do this. I'm going to have to actually pull up my OBS Studio so I can see myself, unfortunately. It's got a little camera button at the bottom, and it's pulled up my camera. So if I have it like this, or whatever, pointed at myself, and I hit the camera button on my smartwatch, boom, it takes a picture from my phone and saves it on the smartwatch. Now, I have not checked to see if it would Bluetooth save it to my gallery yet, so let me check that. No, I'm not seeing that. Notification. Okay, so it saved it under a folder called notification for some reason. So there's the photo that it took. I know this isn't the best quality of camera on camera action here, but it created its own folder in my gallery, and it labeled it notification for some reason. I don't know. I have no idea. So it also has its own little camera on the side right here, the little dialer button. I'm going to show you here on the screen, this little dialer button right here. That's a camera. It does not rotate or anything. And if I go to click on that, That's not on that screen. That's on this screen. It's on the third screen, right in the middle at the top. And it views anything that's to the side of it. Now if you have a memory card in it, you can take a picture. I'm like viewing the wall. Hold on. Saving. It lists it as its own image. And then if I swipe back to photos, it's listed right there. So it does take photos, but you need a memory card for it, a TF memory card. Alright, so the next screen, so this was the screen we were looking at. The next screen we have Bluetooth search. I'm going to click on that. And it just says anti-lost. Which all you have is save and back. The Bluetooth search option is, if you have lost your phone and can't find it, or if you have lost the watch and can't find it somewhere in your house or your car or wherever, you can go to the next screen. Let me see if I can find it. The very last screen has a picture of a phone and a magnifying glass on it. If you click on that, your phone sound has to be on. It will sound the ringer on your phone. Hear it? And it will keep ringing until you hit the OK button on your smartwatch. Now, like I said, you have to have the ringer on your phone in order to find your phone. That's the unfortunate part. However, this thing, I always have the ringer on. So if I hit the button to scroll my menu options down on my phone, it says BTS smartwatch looking for my watch. Alright, so I'm looking for my watch. Let's try it again. Make sure my sound is up. Status on, vibrate and ring, save. So let's try that again. Some of these are very faulty. I'm looking for my watch. I'm going to put my watch down here. The watch rings. And the only way to cut that off is it says watch has been found. You hit the back button. Okay. So. Alright, so there's a little file folder right there at the top on the second screen that connects you directly to your memory card. You can see what's ever in your memory card. And through the options little thing at the bottom, you can, on the file, you can delete it or whatever. Then there's a little gear right here. And this is your settings menu. You have phone settings, which literally is date, time, set home city, update with time zone, schedule, power on and off, language, black light setting, flight mode, and LCD black backlight. I go back, you have profile settings, which I think is just the sound that it makes, because it just says general, silent, meeting, outdoor. I don't know what those mean. Let me select outdoor and see what happens. Customize, vibrate ring, ring type repeat, ringtone 1, message tone 3, ringtone volume 6. So yeah, this is basically how it rings, I guess. Security settings. There's a SIM security and a phone security. If you click on like phone security, you can set like a little password or a phone lock. Same with SIM, basically. Network settings. It says GPRS connection is automatic. Network selection says automatic. I'm gonna put it on manual because automatic clearly isn't working. It is not connecting to the network. So it is now searching because I've put it on manual. Failed to search network. So this thing will not connect even with a SIM card, no matter what. It does not work as a standalone. Connectivity, data accounts. It does list T-Mobile as its data account, and it's checked off, but it's not receiving or sending data. And then it says like restore settings. Restore settings and restart the phone, question mark. I'm going to put no for now because I don't want to mess with it. It is calling itself a phone sometimes and a watch other times. Doesn't make sense. Then you have the little clock here. You can set alarms. You have the calendar here. It just shows the date on the calendar. You can't put in like scheduling or anything as far as I can tell. Then it has a little calculator. Two of which these buttons are really tiny. It's probably a good idea, and if you have nails or big fingers or whatever, to get you know, something for that. Kind of help you out with. Then you go to the next screen and it has like this little, it looks like a microphone, like an old-fashioned microphone. It is a recorder. You can record things. Hit the back button. The camera I just showed you. Okay, so Bluetooth has been disconnected for some reason, but it's saying connected on my phone. Another annoying thing that it does. It disconnects whenever it wants, basically. It kind of does whatever it wants. So this Bluetooth, and then like it's got like a round arrow. I guess that's to refresh the Bluetooth. It has a little pair of headphones, which is an audio player. I guess if you have MP3 saved on your memory, you can play it. With my Bluetooth, I did connect as far as, let me pull up, say YouTube or something. Let me play some music. I'll play some music. I'm gonna get copyright striked. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna play music. And it should Bluetooth through here. Okay, now it's going through my phone. So we're gonna X6. Come on, connect. Why is it not connecting? This is the common frustration. What are you doing? Say random notification. It didn't say anything. I don't understand. Alright, let me see if I can... Settings. It's connected to media. Not understanding. I don't know. It was doing sound last time. See how frustrating this is? Give me a second, I guess. Let me connect. Don't show this again, I already know. It says call audio is what it's connected to. Though, in the settings, it says media audio. So I'm going to reset the media audio. It says V30 connected. I'm going to go back out to the video. There it goes. So I can hear my videos through the watch. You just got to make sure your media is connected through your Bluetooth. So that does work. It works with just Bluetooth. And let's see, we did the calculator. We did the headphones. If you click on the Bluetooth button in the yellow, it is your Bluetooth settings. You have power. It can release the connection. Visibility is on my device. You can see all your devices that you're connected to. My name, I have it labeled as X6. Exit out. And all of that stuff. So I'm going to hit back. And then at the bottom here by the headphones under the Bluetooth is your profiles again. For some reason it's not only in your settings menu, but it is its own menu. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of pointless. Then there's the pedometer. It looks like a person running. And if I wanted to, it should time you and take your steps. So start. It is the clock going up. I'm going to shake it a few times and see if that affects anything. Nope, it does not. Gavin! Hold this and take it around the house. See if it tracks your steps. And it's disconnected from Bluetooth. I can hear the thing ringing.
I don't want a magical item.
And vibrating. No, I don't remind it. It did not track any steps for you.
Because I don't walk good and swing my arms.
We'll go out to my car and back and see if it'll track. Maybe it's like a GPS thing. I don't know. I didn't track any steps. He got like down the hallway. So I did hear that the pedometer doesn't work very well. Or at all.
Okay.
Did you track any steps?
I don't know.
0. 0 steps. You went all the way to the front door of my car?
Yeah, I just went to the front door.
And now it's trying to sync date and time with my phone again. Sure, why not? Because it's right next to it and it's like, I miss you, phone. I'm so dependent on you. Okay, so yeah. The pedometer does not work.
No, I just walk weird.
No, the pedometer doesn't work. A lot of people have complained about it. Okay, so the reminder that you're sitting too long or whatever is underneath the pedometer. It says status off or on. Alert type, vibrate ring, or whatever, ring only, vibrate only. And time setting, you can set a specific time, and it's basically like an alarm, a reminder, hey, get off your butt, go for a walk, kind of thing. That works because the alarms do work on here. And then you have the sleep monitoring thing, which literally I have not found that it saves your sleep monitoring, that it actually does anything other than timing your sleep. I wore it all night one night and it was like, yeah, you slept for 9 hours and 20 some odd minutes. Results, it just said good under it, and that was it. It didn't give me any sort of analysis, or I don't know what I was expecting, but it seemed completely pointless. Why do I want to time my sleep? And then this, it looks like a little satellite. If you click on that, it says BTS smartwatch, or BT smartwatch, sorry, Bluetooth smartwatch, notification connected remote device, and it tells you when, and then it says Bluetooth underneath it, and I just get brackets. It doesn't say anything like a message notification. I don't know what that's for. The search for phone, and then it has like this where it gives a little image to download the app that it uses. And then you've got Bluetooth music right here on the next one, and it's showing what YouTube video, the title of it at the top, and I can hit play from here if I wanted to. Scroll back. Also to progress, you go this way. To scroll back, you go back. The Internet Explorer, I'm going to click on that. It says not currently available. Facebook, not currently available. Alright, so WhatsApp, not currently available. And Twitter, not currently available. Why? I don't know. It has a SIM card. It has its own phone number. We spent over an hour at T-Mobile trying to get this stupid thing set up. Even connected to Bluetooth, it won't connect to anything from my Bluetooth. So this entire screen right here is completely pointless. So the best thing that this is for, honestly, finding your phone if your sound volume is on. Taking remote pictures, like say you have your camera over here and you kind of want to do a picture, you can take the remote pictures. That's cool too, because it does save to your phone too. That's a good option. Seeing what date and time it is, I guess, like a regular watch. The calculator works, the alarm works. You can hear music from your phone, but unfortunately the Bluetooth is so sensitive it will disconnect if you're like not even 3 to 5 feet away, and then it has the annoying ring reminder, hey, I can't find your phone, I've lost. It's really annoying. A lot of the settings, if you look under options for specific things, it is either misspelled or something like that. So somebody really didn't go through the programming for it to make sure everything was spelled correctly. The camera itself is itty bitty super tiny, not worth it. The voice recorder does work, and it will save on your phone. Oh, I got another package. Michael got a package. Very cool. I wonder what he ordered.
Maybe the mouse.
Oh, that could be it. Open it. Aside from that, honestly, nothing else really works on this thing. It's basically, it's not a smartwatch. It is a Bluetooth kind of watch that has very, very, very limited options. So I'm going to go through this advertisement here. Again, long-lasting battery. Yes, the battery did last a long time. Like I said, I set it to the sleep timer, and I basically let... I don't care about my 2 unread messages. I can read them later. Stupid. Click to turn off. Thank you. You can hold it to turn off too, but if you just click it, the screen turns off. I set it to the sleep timer. Oh, that's mine. Yes. This is my next product I'm reviewing, the Sync Up Drive from T-Mobile. So... the long-lasting battery, yes, I did not test standby mode. It says 5 to 7 days at full charge. Honestly, it lasted the 9 hours and was still, the battery still looked pretty good while I was asleep. I just I set the timer, I hit start, and I went to bed and the screen cut itself off kind of thing. It was still running. That worked really well. Wide compatibility and stable connection, no. That's a lie. The smartphone watch adopt Bluetooth v4.0 technology to connect to your phone, up to 33 feet connection range. Honestly, I could throw this thing like not even 5 feet and it would be like, I'm disconnected from the Bluetooth. That's what the T-Mobile guy also noticed, because I would have my phone on the counter and I went to go sit down, and like halfway walking between the counter and sitting down, the thing would go off, and he's like, this thing's really touchy. So yeah, it has like no connection range whatsoever. No, the Bluetooth absolutely is. I mean, you have to have your phone on you and the watch on you in order for the stupid thing to work and not disconnect. It says it's fully compatible with all Android phones and Apple iOS phones on the market. Comfortable and durable. Yes, it is comfortable. It's not heavy. It's not overly bulky. The rubber banding on it is soft. It is not like, it doesn't pinch your skin or pull your hairs or anything like that. Pretty easy to put on. I'm not a one-handed kind of person, but there you go. It's lightweight, moves around with you. Yeah, it's not too bad. As far as that, it is comfortable. As far as durability, it claims to be waterproof. I'm not about to be dunking this thing in water. That's not my part of the product testing. It is equipped with the LCD 2.5D radon capacitive touchscreen. Yes, it is a touchscreen. I don't know about all the details of it, the software that it uses or whatever. The touchscreen is sensitive as well. You could be trying to type something in the messages. Cancel. Somebody else is trying to message me or something. But it will end up pushing the wrong buttons and very frustrating. So get yourself like one of those little pens to be a bit more accurate. That's what I would suggest if you really are, if you can get it to actually message at all, because mine won't do it. The resolution is 240 by 240. The screen is clear. It is bright. That is correct. It says it's a nice gift. New upgrade smartwatch, Android phone smartwatch. So many functions, easy to use. You can buy it yourself for pretty much anybody. I wouldn't suggest it, honestly. This screen that it shows right here is actually... Stop it. If you turn it off and then turn it back on, it does give that screen with the little clock. It's okay. I mean, nothing fancy. So it has the alarm, receive and answer messages. No, it can receive messages, some of them. Others, it doesn't pull up to view. It'll just give you the brackets. It'll give you random letters and numbers. You can't answer the messages. Mine does not send anything out. It just says unfinished as the response, and it doesn't even try. It won't connect to anything, not Bluetooth, not network, not anything. It can play music. The two-way anti-lost, I showed you that. You have to just make sure it's connected. Your sound has to be on your phone in order for that anti-lost to work. This sound I always keep on, so if I lose my watch, I can obviously find it at any point in time. But my phone, my sound isn't always on. I wouldn't be able to find it if I lost my phone. So that only works with like the disclaimer, keep your sound on. Remote camera does work. The pedometer, or what they're calling is a readometer, does not work. The sleep monitor, I mean, literally, that's exactly what mine looked like. What are you doing? That's exactly what mine said. It just said good at the bottom and monitoring time. That's it. That's all the sleep monitor does. It just tracks how long you've been asleep. I don't know how that's good or bad or whatever, but whatever. The sitting reminder is just an alarm. Make and answer calls. I can only do it through Bluetooth, despite having a SIM card and memory card in here, and literally taking it to T-Mobile. It will not make its own phone calls. It won't do it. It will not connect to network whatsoever. I do not get any bars. It won't send messages. It won't send email, or well, it doesn't connect to email, just SMS. It won't connect to, like Facebook, Twitter, none of it. It doesn't do any of that. So sending and receiving calls, The guy at T-Mobile couldn't even get it to do that on its own without Bluetooth. It says it works as a standalone phone. No, it does not work as a standalone phone. And I don't know why a child is wearing it. Doesn't make any sense, but it does not work. And then it has like a functions list. We already went through that. Checked that off wrong. So yes, this is the touch screen. There's the microphone here. It's like an indentation, like any other phone. The USB port. The HD camera. That's like super tiny and blurry and not worth it. The power button and the watch band. Yes, we have all that. It did come with the screen protector, the wipes, the cords, the charging cord. The charging cord is like this long. What's the point in that? Really? And I have not written my product review for this yet. I really wanted to kind of go through all of the features with you first. After this, I'm going to put in the videos that I've done of how frustrating it was to try to figure this phone out, to try to get it to connect, to try to get it to dial out, to get it to do pretty much anything. It's going to show the unfinished screen when I try to send messages, how it doesn't type correctly when you go to push the buttons. It just kind of does whatever it wants. So honestly, if you want a watch, if you want an alarm, if you want a timer, if you want something that can search for your phone if the volume is on, if you want a sleep timer tracker, I guess, to know how long you sleep and keep record of that. If you want a calculator nearby, or if you want to hear, if you have your phone set down and you're playing music and you want it on your watch to play through it, you can do that. But honestly, don't walk away from it. It's not. It's nothing more than that. It's basically a walking alarm clock, and the Bluetooth has to be right next to the phone, and it's got a calculator. That's about the dumbed down version of how smart it is. It's basic. I'm going to show you the ratings over here. It is claiming to have 5-star ratings at 74%. It is ranked 4.4 out of 5, and I don't know why. All of these people are claiming it's easy to use and easy to set up. It was not easy to set up, and it is frustrating, and it's just basically a watch, in my opinion. It doesn't do anything. Yep. Okay, so I agree with this person. The top critical review was on February 8th, and this person, Chapman, wrote, 1 star, I have high-end Motorola Android phone. I have a V30 Android. I have a SIM and an 8 GB SD card installed. However, neither is recognized. Same. I even went through like 2-3 different SIM cards, one of which came out of a tablet at the T-Mobile store. They literally walked over, pulled one out of a tablet, and put it in here. The watch connects to Bluetooth fine, yes, but all of the software is all but useless. I agree. The text and user manual is so small, it gives you a headache. It is. It's itty-bitty written and not proper English. It is not a user manual. It is a quick setup guide. Barely. It doesn't even show you what all the buttons do or how to set it up. None of the watch features are adequately identified or explained, as the English is poor. I had to read some instructions 4 times and try to reason through what they meant. You have to press a button to read the time, and it keeps defaulting to the welcome screen rather than keeping the clock face I choose. Each time I try to use the camera, this is a good review. It opens my phone camera. I can't figure out that one no matter what I try. I think he was using the Bluetooth camera instead of the separate camera function. The separate camera function is way different. Completely different screen and everything. The manual doesn't even mention it. No, the manual does not mention any of the buttons. My patience with it is worn out. I am returning it. If I could rate it a 0, I would. And this was a really good review, honestly, in my opinion. This is probably the same review as mine is probably going to be. Mine's going to be a little bit more detailed. I'm going to go through each of the features and be like, this worked, this doesn't work, kind of thing, like I just did. So I'm going to show you me attempting to set up this infuriating thing, and then I'm going to rate this product. Okay, so third and final product I have here. This was made in China. It is a smartwatch, and I'm not very good with little stickers. Hold on. I hate this knife. There we go. It's beautiful and everything, but I'm not a fan of how it's very hard to maneuver. It's a beautiful knife though. It's rainbow with dragon and stuff. I don't know if you can even see it. It's even hard to put back. It's just very stiff. Alright, so you open it up in the packaging. It's covered up with some plastic wrapping. Smooth, easy to get out. It's got some stuff underneath it, so let's pull this out. The band is rubber, so very flexible. It's got a cover. It says peel off the mask after application is completed, so we'll wait on that. I don't know if I have to charge it before I can use it. It does come with a charging cable. This looks like a cover screen to prevent it from getting scratched and stuff like that. It's the same thing I have on my phone. It comes with a wet and a dry wipe. And this looks like the battery. It says LQS1. Capacity is 380 mAh. Voltage is 3.7. Charging voltage is 4.2. And then it's got a user guide at the very bottom. This is a nice little box. It's got a little rough texture to it. So this is a pretty thick user guide. Whole booklet. Safety warnings, product details, clock display, quick use, sync with software. I'm going to sync it with my phone. And I told the lady, the recruiter, when I picked this item, I said, you know, I'm on a weight loss journey and I heard that these things can track steps. And my goal is to start walking, you know, when my back issues stop hurting so bad. So I'm really going to make the effort to walk and see if it can really track my steps and stuff like that. Common troubleshooting problems is listed. Then it's other languages that it's in. Majority of the book is just the same, like 3-4 pages, just in different languages. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to charge the battery first. It's got little buttons on the side, it's got a knob on the side, and a button on the side. So let's find some directions here, if it has any. So it says, information on this docket won't be modified or extended in accordance with any notice. Watch should be charging for 2 hours at least before use. You can enter into the next page by sliding the screen to the left and return to the last page by sliding to the right. It will be in mistake for a click if the drag distance is too short. It will be in mistake. That's bad English. Clock display. Setting method 1, power on. When the phone is in clock mode, click the middle screen, set different interfaces. Method 2, power on, main menu setting, phone setting, standby menu display, unlock typed selection. And then it says scan QR code, download the app which can match your Android phone. This app is only used for the sync between the watch and the phone and will not take your phone GPRS. If you already have downloaded the related software, please check the version and use the newest and related software in order to ensure all function normal use. Please update the following software when it has new. Install and use the sync software. Android application installation. Please install the application to your smartphone. You can store it into your phone memory or install by Sync Assistant. Smartphone setting, accessibility, enter to Bluetooth notice, enable service. Okay, so it has to run on Bluetooth. Telephone service includes SMS, incoming call, and seek watch. Oh, so if I lose it, okay, that's cool. Full charge before use, 1 to 2 hours. Use the accessories, cable, charger, and your Android phone accessories. Bluetooth will disconnect when device exceeds from distance. Please reconnect if disconnected occasionally. Manual connect. When playing music, some of the music's name will probably not show. Alright, so if this is the battery, how do I put the battery in? Okay, there's a little divot right here in the bottom corner. So that just pops right out like that. Okay, that already looks like it has a battery, so I'm guessing it comes with an extra battery, which is cool to me. That's fine. But it looks like it already comes with a battery, so I'm guessing this is an extra. Not gonna complain about that in the least. So we're gonna pop the back on it. Snap right in. Easy to do. This looks like it peels the whole screen cover off. I'm seeing if I can get the screen cover to stay on and get the sticker itself off. A little bit difficult to do, but I managed. Now I have some air bubbles under there. Not cool. Michael's actually really good at getting all the air bubbles and stuff out from like phone screens. So I'll get him to put the other one on or whatever. Or get the air bubbles out from this one, but I think I got some air bubbles in there. I'm going to charge it for 2 hours and then I'm going to try to sync it with my phone, which I'm pretty sure I can record on my phone. I have a recorder on my phone that records the screen. Oops. Hold on. Go back in there. There we go. Alright. So put the box back together. And I'm going to go charge this for 2 hours. Oops.
Okie dokie. So the battery's still got a charge. This is the main screen, I'm guessing. Swipe there like that. Phone messaging. Looks like photos maybe. settings, calculator, clock, so I can set an alarm, files. Alright, so it's asking for a memory card. I can get a memory card. Headset, camera. Where would the camera be? Right there? Is that the camera? Uh-oh. Search. What is that? Alright, so that's the QR code. Let me see if I can download the QR code. Hang on.
It's military time on this thing. How do I... I don't know how to get rid of military time. That doesn't help me much. I don't read military time.
Interesting.
Alright, so the background of this screen is pretty bright. So in order to counter the background of the screen, I have to have my flash on. So I've got the time synced up now. I got a memory card in there. I've got a SIM card in there. If I swipe, I can go to like my messages. I can actually write a message. Why does it say insert memory card? I have a memory card. Does it need to figure out the memory card? I put a memory card in there. Okay, so yeah, the thing on the side right here is the camera. We talk about a spy watch. So I'm gonna see. Let's take a picture of my food. Dogs. Alright, it's saying that the memory card is not being read for some reason. Go back. Stop it. I need to figure out how to get the memory card activated. So I put in a smaller 4 gig memory card just to see if a smaller one would be better. See, I'm putting the battery back in. Go in. Such tiny little parts, it's such a pain. Taking apart and putting it back together. Alright, so I put a smaller memory card in to see if that works. Alright, I'm going to sync my Bluetooth. Alright, well, I tried to make a phone call. BT call is Bluetooth call. It went through. It didn't ring, though. I didn't hear any ringing whatsoever. Oh. Thank you. I didn't hear any ringing, and then it just kind of went, you could hear the voicemail or whatever. But so it does make Bluetooth phone calls. Texting. I can try to text. Let me see what I can get done. Write a message to add from phone book. No. Write a message. Add from phone book. It's super sensitive. It's gonna take some getting used to. Michael. Okay. Where do I type the message? I don't understand. Write a message. No, go back. Who are you sending it to? Inbox. Unfinished. I'm not understanding why this isn't working. Unfinished. What the hell? I don't understand. It's not loading texts. Okay. Well, what are you going to do? You don't load texts. You don't do anything. Not available. Internet not available. I'm guessing none of this is available. Kind of a lame watch if you can't do anything with it. Let me see if I can create a message. Hold on, let me go back. Write a message. Add contact. We're gonna do wow, that doesn't give you much time to do that, does it? No. What on earth? I'm gonna need like a... No, that's not it. This is annoying. No. Seriously? Good God. Why isn't it... No. Haha, okay. Hold on. No. Okay, write a message. How am I supposed to... Add from phone book. Okay, I wrote hi from my watch in the message. Oh, I don't know the phone number. Add from phone book. Give me a second. I'm gonna send it to Michael. Okay, options. I put in his number, options. I'm gonna hit edit recipient so I know who it is. Okay, options. Send by Bluetooth. Send by Bluetooth. I hate how this thing won't focus. So sending message. So send message by Bluetooth, failed to send. Okay, so do I have a drafts? It's loading. Unfinished. So it keeps saying unfinished. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Trying to get the internet on this to work.
Trying to get anything to work on that is like pulling teeth.
Yes, yes it is. It's doing more than it was, which is...
Not saying much.
It's progress. Let's see if I can go here.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.